Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a Scrap-A-Sketch celebration page. And this is the sketch we're going to use. The sketch was done, of course, by the fabulous Lisa Sikorsky. And I'm actually going to be scrapping a celebration that occurs in the Sikorsky household every year. Her incredibly wonderful son, Johnny, who is pictured here, and her brother, Chris, have birthdays very close to one another. Chris is March 9th and Johnny's March 10th. And they celebrate together. Here's a photo from the very first celebration when Johnny was a year old. And Chris is holding him in his lap, and he's got his little bib on. He's just adorable. And then this was one from this year in March of 2023. So I have printed those and kind of put them together instead of having one square photo. I've got these here. I have a page of let's see, this paper is from, it's American Crafts, and I forget the name of the line, but this is the front and the back of the same paper. So I just happened to have a scrap strip that was this size, and it seems like it'll be perfect for what I want to do because the photo cluster kind of fits right in. In the original, there are floral clusters that go out, and they kind of come to a point, not precisely to a point, but kind of have a wider base than when they get out to the ends. So I'm going to try that with things other than flowers, and we'll see how far we get. Let me start kind of putting this together. I'm going to put it a little bit south of center, not going to put it all the way up. I have some ephemera and some fussy cuts that I'm going to use to form what I'm doing on the 4 points. And I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see together. I thought I would use these branding strips. They're just the solid lime green. I thought I'd use those just to kind of set off this strip a little bit, kind of make it stand out a little bit more. And I did not do the mixed media behind it. This polka dot paper isn't busy per se, but the colors are kind of in your face. And so I didn't really want to, I didn't think it needed any mixed media because it has that movement and excitement to it, I guess is what I want to say. So I'm going to place this here. Let me see. I think this is going to be, let's see, maybe I want this over here. And then this, I really don't want it in Johnny's face, but what I can do is kind of overlap that way. And then this would overlap this way. And then we've got that. And I can kind of slightly tuck it under the photo. And then this can go over, kind of like so. And then I have all kinds of other things to add to it. And I have this title, which I'm thinking might go here. But I'm going to wait till everything is assembled here before I do that. So let me get, well, I'm going to put this on first because this is going to determine where the photo goes. I think it can go like that. So I'll move it a little bit over. Kind of like that. And then I will do this for the foot. There we go. I love the words here. Celebrate, balloons, gifts. Yeah, all kinds of fun things. And let me make sure that this is placed right before I do much more, before I commit to much else. I can put that right, maybe up a little bit from there. I think that's probably going to work. And then I have this. That will go right there. And then we have this guy, and I've tried to incorporate as much blue as possible. Blue is Johnny's favorite color, and I noticed that there's a ribbon around his cake there that's blue. There's not a lot of blue, but there are not any other limiting colors in the photos either. So I'm going to do this. Now these ephemera are from a line called Happy Cake Day by Pebbles. And I have some other little fussy cuts from the papers if it feels like I need them. I've pulled some flare in various patterns and shades of blue, and I'm going to kind of put those in because they're a little bit bigger than some of the other embellishments I have. I'm going to go ahead and tuck this one in right there, and I've got this one in right here. I'm going to put this bright starry one down here by the kitty cat, and I think I'll put it right there. And then I've got a light blue polka dot one that I will put right here, just for argument's sake. I'm still leaning towards having the title be right there, so I'm going to go ahead and commit. And then that'll kind of help me shape some of the other elements. I sometimes feel when I do the sketches, they always give me a great starting point, and I'm always influenced by them, but I kind of take them off in strange directions, and I always wonder if Lisa feels like I kind of tore up the sketch, went out on my own. I'm going to pull these balloons because they are a nice vertical element, and I think they can kind of go out that way. I've got another set, so I might put them here beside. I'm going to use up this whole sticker sheet, I think. That's my plan anyway. Let's see if we can do this. I'll put it here. I want to put, ideally, I could put the balloons in the hand of the cat, but then that would cover up the cake. So I'm going to put a balloon in the hand of the cat, and the ribbon kind of off here on the gift. Now I've got some other balloons. I like this blue one, and I'm going to go ahead and put it here, and then I'm going to take a pink and orange streamer. Well, you know what? I need to do the streamer first, because well, let's see. I can do the streamer like so. And then the balloon is almost in the right place, but I needed to do it in a different order. So I'm doing it very carefully so as not to rip the paper, because I really want those words to show. And I did rip off a little bit of the word cake. So I'm going to peel that off and hope that where I put it, that's not too obvious. So I'm going to kind of do it like this, and it'll go there, and I can always put something else there. So now I'm going to do another streamer and a loose balloon. I'll do this streamer like that. And I will do a, let's see, let's go with the red balloon. Actually, I think I'm going to go with the lime green balloon there. And then I've got another, like a blue streamer that can maybe go off here. And here's where I will put the red balloon. And I have the streamer probably pointing the wrong way. And then I'll do one over here where that's going to go there. And I will do an orange balloon. This is fun. And the orange balloon is going to overlap the puppy dog feet and the corner of the photo. There are bits of confetti around, but there are these noisemakers, and I'm not sure where to put those. Maybe a noisemaker on each flare. I like that one there. Probably not each flare, because the flare are all so different. I've already got something there. Let's see, where would this one want to go? This one might want to go, I guess I could put it here. And I've got party hats, and I could do a party hat here. And I can do another party hat, let's say here beside Uncle Chris. And then we've got these bits of confetti that I'm just going to sprinkle around the page. They're just fun bits, and of course I'm going to have some. My technique prompt is, as part of scrapping the celebration, is the letter L, which stands for lots of sparkle. I'm going to keep this for doing the packaging technique. And now I'm going to add a few glittery stars that will satisfy. So that's going to be part of my sparkle. I have implied glittery stars in that some of them are actually made of paper, but these actually are glittery. I'm going to put this one here, overlapping the balloon. And then I've got just some miscellaneous stars from different collections that I'm going to add to the, there we go, I can cover up where I tore the paper there. Let me see, is this a sticker? It's just a piece of paper ephemera. So I will put it right there. And here's an orange one I can place down here. And here's just an orange and pink. I had to sneak in a little bit of pink. Pink is Johnny's least favorite color, but the happy birthday is kind of written in a couple different shades of pink, so I'm going to include it anyway. Okay, now I'm going to do some sequins and then I'll do some bling. And I'm going to do sequins just kind of randomly. There are blue ones and kind of orangey ones. This is a mix called Balloon Festival, and it's very appropriate for a birthday. There's some red. And of course, you know that I want all the colors. And there are lots of white ones in here. And the white ones are really pretty on a non-white background, as you can see there. So I thought those would be nice. Let me add another blue right here. Okay, so sequins there. We'll do a few sequins here. In each of the groups, I'll probably do some smattering of sequins. Got a small white one right there. Whoops. That's not going to work because that piece of that spot of glue is a little bit large. Here is a shiny red. It's actually a little bit different color red. And here's a clear aqua. And we'll go for a blue, a pure blue there. And I'm kind of getting picky about the colors, specifically because it's a page for Johnny. Okay, and here I'm just going to do 3 sequins over here. The white ones actually won't show up, but the red ones and blue ones and orange ones should. There's that one, and here's a blue. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3 groups of sequins. I think that's all I'm going to do in sequins. Let me pour these back into the bag. This is so handy. It's a triangle tray by Brutus Monroe, and I got it at the Scrapping Reflections retreat year before last, and I love it. I didn't know what it was. I'm going to sneak a pink jewel on here, a piece of pink bling. I will do a small red one, and I'm going to do the bling in areas where there is no, there are no sequins. So for instance, I'm going to put a piece of orange bling over here by the blue balloon. I'll put a piece of blue bling maybe here at the top of the, I ought to do that at the top of the puppy dog's head. Let me add some blue bling maybe right here. I'm going to take a small one and put it on the hat that the dog is wearing. And why not do that for the cat too? We'll go with green bling for the cat. There we go. And for the llama. And we'll do red up there. Just for the heck of it. And just little details for Johnny. Okay. I'm happy with it. I will add some journaling about the dates and a little bit of journaling to go in the back that tells the story of how they've celebrated their birthdays together since Johnny was born. And I wish a belated happy birthday. I intended to do this page much closer to March 10th, but some, you know, life events got in the way. And so I'm happy to be able to do it now. And hi, Johnny, and hi, Chris, and hi, Lisa, and hi, everybody out there. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you'll all wish Johnny and Chris a belated happy birthday. Bye.